Nice to meet you. How you
Miss
doing?
Manning?
Yes, ma'am. And your name again?
Linda?
All right, nice to see you, Linda. How you doing? You mind me
I'm
coming?
from CPS.
They said you was coming, Miss Linda, and I'm in the middle of cooking, so you mind we can take this in the kitchen?
No problem.
Okay, you go this way if you don't mind following. The kids washing, you know, they still got the clothes. I'm sorry about that, man.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
All right, will you come in? Because I'm trying to prepare something, but if you want to see or you want to stand, that's fine. Whatever you want to do.
That's fine. I can just stand and just ask you a few questions and wrap up.
Okay,
I won't take much of your time.
Yeah, but you don't mind if I keep doing what I'm doing, do you?
Oh, no, I don't mind.
Okay. Let me see what he said. He gonna, the kids says they want corn dogs or something, but you know, sometimes kids like stuff like that. But you can go ahead and start asking me the questions, ma'am. I'm listening. I'm paying attention. I'm just trying to find. At least you see the kids.
So, you know, I was referred here by the school social worker.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes,
So I just came over to ask like a few questions.
Okay, ma'am.
So So the kids are home.
Well,
Or
but my small kids home. My older girl, she over her friend's house, so she'll be back later. She went to stay with a friend.
Okay, okay. I guess I can meet them the next time I come over.
Okay, ma'am. I'll make sure they're here when next time you come.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll set an appointment before I leave.
Okay.
So just wanting to get into the problem like just right away, so we can get the issue resolved once and for all. I'm sure you're willing to work with me, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm willing to work with you, whatever it is, to make sure the kids are okay and everything. I'm willing to do all that.
Okay. So on the issue about like alcohol.
Yes, ma'am.
Like how often during the last year have you needed a first drink in the morning? Do you drink in the morning?
Sometimes, not every day, but you know, sometimes I might make me a little taste before I go to work. But it's like I get up early and then I have a little something, and I get the kids stuff ready, and you know, but it's nothing major where I can't function or nothing like that. But normally, no, not in the mornings. But sometimes, yes, it's been on occasion that I will have one in the morning. Mostly it's just in the evening.
Okay. And how often do you have a drink containing alcohol, like in a day?
Every day. In the evening when I come home, you know, take off my clothes, put my feet up, make me a little drink, and I probably might then later on that might have a nightcap before I go to bed. Yeah, roughly, yes, roughly. About two, sometimes just two. You know, only three if I got that morning. But yeah, you can say 2 to 3 drinks on occasion. Yes, ma'am.
What kind? I mean, like the alcohol.
Oh, I'm a vodka drinker, ma'am.
Vodka?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how often during the last year have you had feelings of guilt, remorse after drinking?
Guilt sometimes because, you know, the kids been missing school. So now the school all up in my business and calling me. And that's why you here, of course. So guilt because of that. You know, and sometimes guilty because I just feel like I got to take the edge off, and I'm wondering why I got to take the edge off all the time.
Okay, I see. How often during the last year have you found that you were not able to stop drinking once you started?
That's only like on the weekend, because you know I got to work Monday through Friday. I got to pay the bills. But on the weekend, if I have a little friends over, we playing cards, playing some spades, some bidwits or something, we might go through, you know,
until
a couple of bottles late. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And have you or someone else been injured as a result of your drinking?
No one's been injured. Now, me, one time, I did fall once. And that was about 3 months ago. But I wasn't paying attention. The damn kids left the damn toys all up on the floor. I tell them to clean up after themselves, but I kind of tripped over a little toy. And maybe if I wasn't as a little tipsy, I might have seen the toy. But, you know, it wasn't nothing serious. I just, you know, bruised my little arm or something for a while, but that was okay.
Okay, you didn't have to go to the hospital or anything?
No, it was just a little swollen and a little black and blue for a couple of days, but it was fine.
Okay. See. So, has a relative or a friend or a doctor or any other health worker been concerned about your drinking?
Well, you know, I talked to my, what you call that, your main doctor, your primary doctor. Yeah, primary doctor, because you know I got a family history of alcoholism, and my daddy died of cirrhosis. You know what that is, ma'am? Cirrhosis. Liver yeah, because you know alcohol can tear that liver up. So you know she wanted me to be mindful of that since it's been in the family. Mm-hmm. So that's the, you know, we talked about it, and we try to monitor it a little bit and try to get me to stop a little bit. So yeah, you know, we talked about it with my doctor.
Okay. And then so when you drink the next day, does it affect you? Does it stop you from going to work, or does it stop you from getting the children ready for school?
Yeah, sometimes it don't stop me from making my money. I'm always gonna go to work. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I'm running behind in the morning, and since the kids live, school is on one side, and I gotta go the opposite direction, go to work, mm-hmm. and I gotta be at work at 8:30. Sometimes the kids have missed school because I don't have time to drop them off and still get to work on time. Because he paying the bills, making the money is always going outshine everything, because we gotta live, we gotta eat. So I'll go to work, and I'll have that oldest one mm-hmm. watch the kids sometimes.
Okay. So since you and me have discussed this, we realize that in some way it's affecting the solution to this problem. Okay. Are you with me?
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem, because I want what's best for my kids. I don't want my kids to suffer because of anything that I'm doing. Because I got some smart little kids. They follow behind the school right now, mm-hmm. but they some smart little kids. So yeah, I want to do what's best for them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. And we want them to get jobs. And
yes, because they got to get out here at 18. I don't take care of grown folks.
Okay. So what I'll do is you have an email?
Oh yes, ma'am. I sure do have an email address. I can write that down. Can you put it in your little trusty phone? You got
yeah,
that's a nice phone. Let me see that case. That's nice. I like that. Oh, that's a bonus right on time for Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
My email is H J Manning at yahoo.com.
Okay. So I'll send you an email. Mm-hmm. In the email, I'll write down all the appointments.
Okay.
We'll schedule appointments for you and the school social worker, mm-hmm. and then we'll get you into a program with Alcohol Anonymous, so you can get into group sessions and work with a mentor to help you with this.
So let me be with Alcohol Anonymous places and people. So that means I'm an alcoholic. Is that what we say?
Not really. It's meant for not people that are using alcohol, even if they are not alcoholic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because eventually, if we don't do anything about it, it can get worse.
I agree, ma'am. I do agree. I agree with that.
So so I'll send you an email, organize a meeting with the school social worker, Alcohol Anonymous, and then we'll also talk to the youth. We'll get you into a family youth program.
Okay.
So that program you can work with the kids.
Oh, that's good. Just make sure they're all right. Because they don't want them to start drinking either.
Oh no. And do you go to church?
Yes, ma'am. Every Sunday. And that's one thing, honey. I don't drink on Sundays until after church.
Okay. And then, are there any programs that your church offers?
Well, the children are in the little children's ministry, and one of them sing on the children's choir. But that's all that, they do. I don't really do much with the church. I just go. I know a few people, but I just attend. I'm not into all the little groups that they have now.
Okay. So before I came over, I looked at a few programs that some churches offer. They have like programs to help with alcohol abuse and stuff like that. So you can probably get with your chaplain at the church and discuss that. Would you like to do that?
Yeah, man, I can look that up. I sure will. we got a little website for the church, and it shows you all the little ministries and all the little support groups, and I can look that up, and I can have that information for you next time you get here or next time I see you, and let you know about that. And I can meet with the church man and the chaplain man about it. So we kind of weird the first time that I drink it. You know, the Bible said drink wine and be merry. I guess they don't mean vodka, so that's going to be a tough conversation, but I think I can do that.
Okay, so that will be helpful as well. Just something you can do every other week on a Sunday, and then I can follow up with that.
Oh, that's good, because I'm already at the church anyway, so that'll be good.
Okay, good.
I appreciate
so
that,
I won't
man.
take much of your time since you're cooking
Yes,
and all that.
thank you so much, because then if I don't feed these kids, you'll be back here again talking about something else.
I know, right?
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, man. Nice meeting you.
Thank you. It was
and
nice
I look forward to
meeting
seeing
you.
you again. Let me walk you to the door.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
some nice boots you got on too, girl.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, nice.
These are by Michael Kors.
Oh, I can't afford no Michael Kors. I can do is pay less while I pay more. But you have a good evening. Be safe out there.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you next time.
Good afternoon, Miss Manning. I'm Marisol, a social worker at Williams Elementary. How are you today?
I'm doing good. What you say your name is, baby?
Marisol.
Marisol, nice to meet you, Marisol.
Nice to meet you. Okay, I've noticed that you have 3 children enrolled in our school.
Yeah, that's right. I got 3 here.
Okay, and one of our greatest concerns is that they're frequently absent and tardy.
It depends on what you call frequent, but yeah, they've been absent quite a few times, yes, ma'am.
Can I know the reason behind their frequent absence?
Sometimes, ma'am, I gotta be honest with you, it's rough in the morning, and the kids gotta be to school at 8 o'clock. I gotta be working 8:30, and I'm the only one making the money in the house. You understand? So I gotta go to work. So if I'm running behind and the kids' school all the way over here, and I gotta be working at 8:30, then sometimes I just don't bring them, you know, because that oldest child of mine, she can just stay there and watch the kids so I can get to work. Because I gotta work because the bills gotta get paid. So sometimes they miss school because we just running behind. It's been a rough night or a rough morning. So they just stay home so I can get to work on time so bills can get paid.
Do you know that if they miss more than 3 days, you can go to truancy in court?
Yeah, I got a couple of those letters before, ma'am. I know you gotta go see the judge and all that sometimes. Yes, I'm aware of that, ma'am. I'm aware of that, and that's more money out my pocket. I understand.
Have you met with the children's teachers this year?
No, should I?
Yes, so you can get to know them and have a communication with them based on your absences, your children's absences, and how the kids are doing in school, like their grades.
Well, they send a little report card home. That ain't good enough. Just get the report card. And the little things come every about, what, 2-3 weeks. They let me know how they doing and stuff. That's not enough.
No.
Okay.
You should attend like parent-teacher conference twice a semester.
But when does them conferences happen, man? Because I told you I got to work. So when we having these conferences?
It's from 5 to 7, with one in October, and then the other one is in the beginning of the school year. So did you attend the beginning of the school year?
No, ma'am. I did not. 5 to 7, ma'am. That means I got to get off work early. That's missing money. And I'm paying money for the babysitter. Then I got to pick them up at the babysitter, or she going to charge me extra if they still there. And then try to get to this conference. That's going to be difficult, ma'am.
Do you know that you can do phone calls, like phone interviews with your teachers, or email them?
Oh, no, baby. I didn't know you could do that. You can do that?
Yes.
Oh, that might work now. I can do some phone calls. Or what else does besides phone call? Because I don't want to talk too much. Emails? Oh, that's even nice. I like that too. I prefer the emails, but I do a phone call every now and again.
Okay, and I also noted that your kids are struggling a little bit in their education and like the areas of science and math. Have you thought about doing tutoring, after school tutoring, if the morning doesn't work? I
can tell you right now, the morning ain't working. Sometimes they can't get to school because I can't make it here in the morning. But the afternoon, sometimes we can do it because you know what? That'll save me money for the babysitter because they ain't got to go to babysitter. They can just do the tutoring. So then how long, do you know what time the tutoring lasts?
The tutoring is after school from 3 to 5.
It works out.